So what we've got on the bench today is a can of WD-40, but there's something even more special than WD-40. So this is NikitaNet, and let's get started. So having worked on stuff my entire life, I've used quite a bit of lubrication to get bolts unstuck, to oil chains and such. And when walking through my local Hornbach, which is a building supply company, well, recently I needed something special to lubricate stuff, because WD-40 is a wonderful product, but sometimes you need something else that is more appropriate. So I went to the lubrication rack with all their lubricating oils and ran across, let me get the can. This WD-40 Specialist Lithium spuitvet, as we call it here in the Netherlands. So that's lubricating fat, or lubricating, grease, right? So lithium lubricating grease. And this is a wonderful product. It's intended for, as the picture shows, bearings, cranks, hinges, and of course chains. I've used it and I love it. It's wonderful for its application. But I needed recently something even more special to lubricate a car bushing, which is rubber. And I went back to the Hornbach and got myself this WD-40 Specialist, and it's a lubricating grease with PTFE, so that's basically Teflon, and it's intended for car springs and of course car dampeners. And very important for me, I think this is a little picture of some bushings, car bushings. So I bought this, and I still have to use it, but I wanted to share this because WD-40 now has, at least available to me, specialists types of greases, which is wonderful because, sometimes I even had to resort to going to the car shop and getting something special like this penetrating oil with MOS2 and graphite, which I think are both the same thing, but hey, this is wonderful stuff. Yet it is a product which is so specialized you can only get it in specialty shops, which is fine. But the subject for this video, of course, is the WD-40 Specialist. And let's get a little list, because locally available to me, they have silicone spray from WD-40 in the Specialist branch of product. Dry PTFE, once again from the WD-40 Specialist branch of products, as well as penetrating oil, yet again from the WD-40 Specialist branch of products. So that's a little bit of a repeating thing, but WD-40 Specialist products might be available to you as well, which means you don't have to resort to the original multi-use product as is stated on this can right here, because this might deteriorate stuff, which isn't good. Now, one little tip remaining in this video is this. Sometimes you also need something as simple Vaseline. For example, spark plugs, to thread them in more easily, because this stuff, of course, burns off if it gets into the cylinder block, the cylinders themselves. So I'll put that right here. An unusual usage of Vaseline, but it works. And it burns cleanly, so that's good, right? So, I hope you found this video interesting. Go to your hardware shop and look around. Find if they've got the Specialist range of products from WD-40. Buy it as it applies to the lubricating jobs you have at hand, because sometimes this stuff, although we use it and we know we shouldn't, isn't the proper stuff to use on, for example, rubbers or such. So I hope you found this video interesting. Like, dislike at your pleasure, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. This is NikitaNet saying bye bye.